Hi, it's Crystal here. I hope you're doing well. And I just wanted to make a video today as a gentle reminder about togetherness and why that's so important at this time of year. So I've spent the weekend Christmas shopping and starting to get some last minute bits and pieces because I like to be as organised as I can for Christmas. I love this time of year. And I like to make sure I'm fairly organised so that I have people's gifts ready, that I have all the decorations done that I want to have done. And that's great. And there's a magic around Christmas for me. There's a magic around this time of year. We've got the winter solstice approaching. I think nature's beautiful this time of year. There's so much to look forward to and there's so much to be happy about and so much to celebrate. And you know, we're all starting to think about winding down for the Christmas holidays as well, so that we can actually spend some time together with friends and family. And that's what I wanted to bring the focus back to. So I want you to bring the focus back to your partner for a moment, back to your family, and just think about why you're doing all of this. Because when I was out around in the shops this weekend, there were so many people really stressed, under so much pressure to get everything done. You couldn't move for the amount of people in the shops. There were people pushing into each other. And I think there is a lot of stress and a lot of pressure at this time of year. You know, you've got to think about different family members coming to visit, all the obligations that you have for your family, your partner's family. You've got to try and see if you can keep everybody happy. You know, parents have that pressure of obviously making a great Christmas for their children, you know, all the way down to not just what the presents that they have, but you know, the elf on the shelf thing that everybody seems to be doing this year. There are just so many different things, and the whole point of Christmas is that you can all come together as a family and with your partner, with your children if you have them, with your extended family, and actually spend some time together and thinking about what actually matters to you in your life. But it's really ironic then that the run up towards that, the preparations that are made to get to that point are anything but. That, you know, you're all kind of like mono-focused on tasks and getting things done. And actually I see so many couples, I get a huge surge in referrals at this time of year of new couples coming to see me for relationship coaching, because with all of the pressure, I think there's something about it that feels like a pressure cooker. So whatever relationship problems you have bubbling under the surface, they all seem to come out at this time of year. And I don't think it's a coincidence that just at the time of year when everything's getting more and more pressured and we've got so much more to do, it actually then shows or reveals our relationship weaknesses. Because when we're stressed, you know, we tend to take it out on our partners, and then everything else, all the other resentments that have been building up over the years seem to come out now. And people seem to really, I suppose there's something about preparing to spend focused time with family and our partners around this time of year that really gets us to focus on our relationship problems. But rather than seeing that as a negative thing, I actually think it's quite positive, because what it's doing is it's exposing all the issues in the relationship, and once they're exposed you can work with them. So I don't want you to feel stressed or worried or even more pressure if at this time of year you're starting to feel that there are more relationship problems coming to the surface, that there are more things to deal with, that you and your partner are actually finding that your communication's breaking down. I think that's a normal, natural part of this cycle. I think if there's something that needs to come to the surface, then it will come to the surface, and I think that's probably a good thing, because it means that you can then look at it, you can work with it. So I want you to think about really focusing on your relationship at this time of year. Think about why you're under all this pressure. Think about why you're doing all of this. Think about what's important to you, what's important to your partner. Think about what relationship issues are being brought to the surface for you in your relationship, and think about what you might do to tackle those. As I say, I see a massive surge in new clients for relationship coaching this time of year. So if you feel that you would like the guidance and expert help of a relationship coach to tackle your specific relationship problems, if you feel the communication's broken down, or there has been so much pressure recently that it's exposed other weaknesses in your relationship, you're not alone and you don't have to cope with it alone. Come to my website, which is www.crystalwoodbridge.com. That's KRYSTAL woodbridge.com, and just get some expert help and guidance for your relationship problems. You don't need to struggle with this on your own. I look forward to seeing you online, and just take care for now. Bye.